Oh, what's up, guys? King Passfine here, bringing you for week number 6 of the IDL. And today, I am so sorry. This is a post-com for this match. I wasn't able to be home when we did the battle, so I did it while I was away, but I really wanted to make sure you guys saw the battle and all that. It's kind of a quick battle, so I'm sorry that it's going to be a rather short video. Not only is it a replay, but it it was a rough match. So, with that being said, I am going to kind of talk through my thought process and my thinking and everything. So, when I saw matchups, I saw that my Mantine was probably not going to put as much work as I thought it would be, because I figured Infernape is going to have Thunder Punch. I didn't have a whole lot to touch Gastrodon in general on my team, but I did have Energy Ball on Meloetta. But I saw my Honchkrow could do a ton of damage to anything, because this was the only thing that really could come in and not do much to it. But if this came in, I get a free Brave Bird, take it out. If this comes in, I get a free Night Slash because his Mega is Gallade, which Sucker Punch would have done a ton of damage. Chinchino, I would have done Sucker Punch and did a ton. And Brave Bird would have done a ton to Torterra. So I just led with my Choice Banded Honchkrow. And he leads with his Torterra, so I was like, alright, not even think, just click Brave Bird. Nothing wants to take a Brave Bird. He clicks Protect, which makes sense. I click Brave Bird again. He's a Focus Sash Torterra. He ends up going for Stone Edge, connecting it, and taking out my Honchkrow first turn. So I was like, alright, crap. So I decided, alright, let's go Zygarde. I'm going to set up a Coil, because this is probably going to be a physical attacker. So he's not going to have a whole lot for Zygarde. So I click Coil, and I'm sitting alright. So then I go for a Dragon Dance here, predicting him to go for some ground move or some sort of physical move. But he goes for a Leech Seed. The miss kind of mattered. I'll talk about it later. But I would have played around it and everything. So then here I just click 1,000 Arrows and just take it out. And then here he goes out into his what is this thing called? His Gastrodon. And for this, I calced to make sure I lived in Ice Beam, so I didn't die to it or any of that. So I just click 1,000 Arrows, and I do 66%. He clicks Ice Beam, I live on 9%. So here you're probably thinking, oh, if you click Leech Seed and landed it, you would have lost. Or you would have lost your Zygarde and all that. No, because if he landed the Leech Seed, I would have predicted the Protect and went for another Coil. And then after going for a Coil, I probably would have gone for another Dragon Dance. So I've been at +4 attack, been able to take it out, because I knew that this thing could live 1,000 Arrows at +2. So I probably would have played more defensively or aggressively, per se. So here he goes on to Chinchino, which makes me think that he's not running a Choice Scarf or Priority Attacker. So I was like, alright, let me just go for my rest, heal back up. And I am running Resto Chesto, so I'm able to tank any hit, because I do have the +1 defense. He goes out into his Gallade, and I'm like, I can take you out with a +2,000 Arrows. So I just go for 1,000 Arrows, one shot this Gallade. He goes on to Chinchino, I go for 1,000 Arrows. I just completely wiped that out too. He goes out into his Infernape. I was like, he might be Sash, but whatever. 1,000 Arrows, just take it out. And he finally goes into Ampharos, and I take it out with 1,000 Arrows. So my thought process when building was, the only thing that I needed from my Zygarde is Dragon Dance and 1,000 Arrows. So that left me with 2 move slots open. I really didn't feel like I needed anything else. So I was like, alright, if I put Coil on, I can increase my defense, so I can set up a little easier on things that I wouldn't normally be able to set up on. Which kind of helped, because I felt like I was safe to set up a Coil on the Torterra, which eventually made it so I can set up a Dragon Dance to sweep the game. But I feel like the biggest thing was putting some special defense investment into my Zygarde, so I could live the Ice Beam for sure. Um, I'm pretty sure he had some special attack investment. I calculated 100 special attack investment, so I guaranteed that live. And then I just clicked 1,000 arrows through the team. So at the beginning I saw that once I brought down that Torterra, I could win with my Zygarde, which turn one I was able to bring it down to 1%, and it helped a ton. So it was a very, very I want to say it's a very good match. I thought it was a good match, but the biggest thing was my opponent didn't prep for Zygarde, and at this point Zygarde I believe has 17 kills. So I feel like it should be one of those things where if people are watching the matches are actually like really prepping for it, they would see that Zygarde has a lot of kills. So they should prep a little more for the Zygarde, for the Mega Aggron, for the Lycanroc, and all these things. But of course, that's just my opinion. And of course, I have 9 other mons than those 3 that can put in the finest of work. So I wouldn't say focus on those 3 in specific, but make sure that you have something to deal with them, or else you're going to be put in a bad spot. Because even before this match, I had, I think it was 13 kills with Zygarde, or 12 kills with Zygarde. So that puts me at 18 or 19 kills with Zygarde at this point. But with this being said, this was a week 6 match of the IDL, which puts us at 6-0 with a 28 differential, I believe. We have 1 week left versus the second place person in our division. So that's going to determine if I'm going to be first or second in our division, I believe. So it's a very, very important match for me, because if I am able to get first in the division, when we go into playoffs, I will have a round 1 bye for playoffs, which I will probably bring kind of a recap of our 7 weeks and kind of talk through what I think about the team and everything. And then the next week, we'll have the semifinals for playoffs. And then hopefully the week after, maybe we'll get finals and then get the championship and everything. I would love to be able to bring a championship home for the Primal Piloswines, as it has been a little while since I've won a league. I have done very well in some leagues, but some leagues I don't draft as well as others. This draft, I felt like I did pretty well. I was able to change some things, and I made it very versatile, and I very like it. I like it very much. I very like it. Woof. But with that being said, this is your coach of the Primal Palestines. We are now 6-0, and my opponent Wolf plays. I don't believe he has a YouTube channel, so you won't see that down in the description. And I believe that's all. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you guys can leave a like. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know if you're excited for week number 7, and hopefully you guys enjoy the leagues, because there's going to be another one coming your way. I believe this Sunday is actually the first day of it. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.